Hi everyone, it's Jill Celeste from yourbrandingpower.com. We're entrepreneurs who are struggling with their marketing, learn how to attract customers to their business through my unique 6-step formula. And today I want to talk to you a little bit off topic from personal branding and from marketing. And I want to talk to you about happiness. Now, if you ever meet me in person, you would find me to be pretty pleasant, pretty easy to get along with, always there for a smile, always there to make you laugh. But like a lot of people, I have my moments of unhappiness. And you know, when you're an entrepreneur, it is a lonely job, right? You're struggling, you're efforting, you're really trying to get your business going, trying to get clients, trying to make sales, trying to make connections, and it's a lot of work. And if the things aren't turning out for you the way you hoped, or if there's some kind of aspect in your life that makes you unhappy, believe it or not, that has an effect on the success for your business. Now, this is something I hadn't even realized until I read this book, and it was called The Happiness Advantage by Shawn Achor. And it was sort of interesting. I would not have normally read a book like this, but it was a selection from a book club that I belong to. And when I started reading it, it really illuminated the idea that in order to be successful, you have to be happy first. So how many times have you heard people say, or maybe you've even said this before, you know, if I could just make an extra $1,000 a month, I'll be really happy. I'll be in a happy spot. I'll be able to do X, Y, Z. Or maybe you've heard people say, if I could just, work really hard right now and retire early, then I can live a happy life. It seems like a lot of people want to do success and then do happiness, but really, based on not only data from this book, but from other sources, that's backwards. It's happiness first, then success. I've also been studying other positive mindset experts, and one of them is Abraham-Hicks, and that philosophy is all about getting in your vortex, a vortex being a place of happiness, of positive thoughts, of gratitude. When you get there, then success comes right after that. So, getting all this into my brain has really helped me realize how important having a positive mindset is to take my business up to the next level. So I really am in a period of transition as an entrepreneur, and I bet a lot of you are in the same spot I am, which is why I wanted to shoot this video today. So what I have to do, because I have these moments of unhappiness, is I have to get myself in the vortex, right? Myself into happy thoughts at all times. And so I actually have a few things that I do that I want to share with you, and maybe this will give you some inspiration to find your happy activities to help you become happier with your life so that you can be more successful with your business. So one of the first things I have is I use Spotify, which is a music sharing program you can get on your computer, and I have a whole playlist of songs that put me in a happy mood. I call the playlist The Vortex. And so that's one thing that I do. I'll listen to that music. Another thing I'll do is I'll do an inventory of what I'm grateful for. And sometimes I write it out, or sometimes it's just like a mental inventory. And I'll just think about all the things I'm really grateful for. Having a roof over my head, my husband, my kids, my family, my dog, having my clients, all those things that I can be so grateful for. If you really count them, there's a lot. That also puts me in a positive mindset. Another thing I do is if I get a negative thought in my brain, which happens, is I think about how I can turn that around to a positive thought. So for example, let's say, gosh, the negative thought might be, I don't have enough money to buy that pair of shoes. Turn that around into saying, I'm really grateful to have enough money to pay all my bills. So it's about switching that from a negative to a positive thought process, and I work on that a lot. Another thing I do is I look at quotes, pictures with quotations in them, and I am an active Pinterest user, and I actually have a whole pin board that I'm creating full of quotes about mindset. Just whenever I read them, it reminds me, it's kind of a nice check on keeping a positive mindset, and so that might be something you can do as well. And finally, another thing I do to get me into the vortex is I go to YouTube and I'll watch positive mindset videos. You can go to, for example, to Abraham-Hicks YouTube channel. There's a whole bunch of videos that they film there. And so I'll go to them and, watch a 5, 7, 10-minute video, and it really puts me in the vortex. So those are some ideas of things I do to get into a positive mindset. And what I want to encourage you to do as an entrepreneur is think about your happiness factor. Think about positive thoughts. And I want you to come up with a list of things you can do to put yourself in the vortex before you start your day. Or when you find yourself slipping into a negative mindset, what can you do to give yourself a jolt, to turn up the positivity in your life? And I really think what you'll find is when you become aware of your thoughts and your emotions, that you become very focused on making yourself happier and looking for things to be grateful for. And as you do these exercises, what I'm finding, and I bet you will too, is that you will be more successful in your business. And so that's what I want for you. So for the next week or so, take an inventory of your emotions, take an inventory of your attitude and your mindset, and work really hard to turn into a positive mindset. And let me know how it goes for you. Leave a comment either on my YouTube channel or on the blog post. I'm curious to know what you discovered after 7 days of this exercise, and I'm going to do it as well. So until next time, here's to your personal branding and mindset success, and have a great day.